Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel today. Today I'm going to show you how to make cranberry white chocolate chip muffins. And this is a variation of a muffin recipe that I use all the time. I just kind of tweaked it a little bit to do it with the cranberries and white chocolate chips. And it is really good. Like, it's become a favorite at our house in the last few weeks because I've been making it a lot. And so it's really good. I'm going to show you how I make it. And hopefully, you'll like it too. I think it would make a really good Christmas morning breakfast. We eat muffins for breakfast a lot of days around here. And, we always have leftovers. So the boys also come in, they eat them for snacks. They just eat them anytime. So I think these cranberry white chocolate chip muffins would make a really good Christmas morning breakfast. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you exactly how to make them. I'm starting with all-purpose unbleached flour. You can also substitute this for, a whole wheat flour or something like that if that's what you want to use. And I'm going to use, I'm going to add to my flour, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And I always use the baking powder that does not have aluminum in it. So that's what I would recommend. So I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder here. And then I'm going to add a half of a teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to mix this up. Now for the liquid ingredients, and I just made a little well in the middle of my flour here, and that's where I'm going to put my liquid ingredients. I have a half of a cup of oil, and I'm using olive oil, but you can use whatever, kind of oil you like. I have a half of a cup of honey. And there again, you can substitute another sweetener if you would prefer to use something else. 1/3 of a cup of milk. And 1 large egg. Okay, so I'm going to mix this up. All right, and this recipe calls for fresh cranberries. So what I've done is I've already cut my cranberries up. So I've chopped my cranberries. Now, when you chop up cranberries, you will see that they have a lot of seeds in them, little tiny seeds. And I don't really want all those little tiny seeds in my muffins. So what I did was, after I got them chopped, I rinsed them under just running water, and then I put them in my salad spinner and spun them dry, and all of those little tiny seeds just rinsed away. So it was really easy to get rid of them. So the little seeds might not bother you, and if they don't, just be sure, go ahead and leave them in there. But I didn't want them in my muffins, and so rinsing my cranberries ended up being the best way for me to do that. So 1 cup of chopped cranberries. We're going in here next. And then the next thing is the white chocolate chips. Now, you can use anywhere between a half and a cup of white chocolate chips. I usually use a little bit less, but today I'm using almost a whole cup because my boys asked me to add some extra ones. So I'm going to get these in here. So like I said, this is a simple recipe. It's not that complicated. I have my oven preheating to 400 degrees, and I'm going to go ahead and put these into my muffin pan. Now I already sprayed my muffin pan so that they wouldn't stick. And I'm going to go ahead. Now this is a very firm muffin batter. This original base recipe came out of a super old cookbook that I have, and of course I had to tweak it a little bit for more modern ingredients, but it is a very old recipe. I'm going to go ahead and put these in my muffin tins. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get these in the oven, and I'll let you see what they look like when they come out. Alright, so here are my muffins. They are all done, and I let them cool off a little bit so that I can hold the pan. But they smell amazing. I hope that you will maybe give this recipe a try and see if your family likes it as much as mine does. Honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with white chocolate chips. They're just so delicious, and they combine really nicely with the cranberries because they're a little bit tart. So give this recipe a try and let me know what you think about it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I make a new video every week, and I really appreciate you being here and watching my videos. So I hope to see you back again next week. So I'm starting with all. So I hope that you'll try this recipe, see if your family loves it as much as ours does. So I hope you'll be back next week, and thank you for being here today.